we're gonna try a couple today. If you guys have not yet heard, in America, we turned our clocks. A couple of days gonna be 1 hour later than usual today for you guys. Oh, RMC event started as well. Yeah, we can do RMC. That's also a good shout. The new RMC. I don't know exactly what they changed. Maybe there's gonna be less. I think it was less alternate Nadeo actually. So yeah, we have a link map for Capital Day today. Chiang Mai. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Very unique scenery. It's like kind of basic, but it works. And it looks like a very low speed tech map. Or is it going to be some... Like, I've seen snow car maps like this. But why are there checkpoints everywhere? Like, what are these checkpoints out to the right? Uncle, take with the 10 months. Do you see? I think he's used some fake checkpoints in the scenery. Because there's... Unless there's two paths, you know? Very curious to check the GPS. Am I gonna win? I'm quite good at low speed tech, but if it's grass and all this stuff... RPG way? Okay, yeah. It's not fake checkpoints. Wait, sorry. Where? Oh, here. Guys, we gotta go for this. There's a normal path, but would Link really build this path here to be slower? So we actually have an Oh, that's rough. RPG couple of days today, I think. Wait, what? Oh, there's a booster? Oh, I didn't even see that jump. Wow. Oh, this is a miniature. It's like an RPG map built with no space at all. Oh, and then down there, between, and drop. Oh, okay. Wait, this could be very hard in rounds. So down here. I quite like this, sorry though. Here you don't want to respawn. Respawning is a 1 second cutscene in this game. So if you can, I see it. If you can avoid it, that's better. Okay. Probably up again, yeah. We're starting to get the flow of the map. It's like very... I mean, is this all gonna be faster? 15 checkpoints. How is this ever gonna be 53 seconds? I'm sorry. I don't think it's faster. I don't think it's faster. Like, I thought he built a map with 2 paths, and you know, the RPG one was the one I was gonna do. But it's not. Okay. Could be fun to like drive the RPG path anyways, end up in the very bottom division and just keep driving the RPG path. Okay. Honestly, this is still very interesting though. Ah. Super low speed map. And very awkward, but in like a cool way. This is, to me, if you had to compare it to music, this right here is like jazz. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's a bit weird. The chords are not what we're used to, right? The sound's a bit different. But when you've heard a lot of music, it's kind of cool to hear something you've never heard before. Something a little unorthodox. Ow, what? Where? Okay. I'm gonna need to continue here to get used to this map. And also figure out which gear to drive in. I think it's gonna be gear 3 pretty much all the way. This was up. Up and down. Oh, and then early. Okay. Up and down, then early. Ow. My sight reading has gotten so much worse in the last week. I have not played Trackmania that much. Up around, there was one more turn and then finish. Okay. Makes sense. I'm still like very slow, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I remain hopeful that we will not be Division 5 today. Yeah. Up and down and then early. This turn confused me so much. Previous runs. That's a third gear. If you keep third gear on that one, whew, I really want to go onto the platform. If you can keep third gear for that one part, you're flying. So there's not that one, it's triangle. Early here, out. And okay. This would have been like a 50, I think. 50 something. Eagle, thank you so much for the 28 months. Alright, I'm ready now to drive at least a 50. At least a 50. With my current knowledge. But 49.4 is the author time and probably is going to be the competitive pace by the end of the quali, so that is only a start. Up and down. Stay on the road there for a long time. Third gear here. Lost. No, actually I had it, but I lost it in a good way. Yeah. Aye. Bit wide. 51 now, I think. Definitely 51. But yeah, okay. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. We are not too far behind the curve. In terms of understanding, anyway. 49.1, though. Yeah, okay, my intuition is correct. Gotta focus here, guys, to get Div 1, but we'll try our best. 8 minutes left. I spent not, you know, that long on the RPG path, but more than I should have. So it's a shorter quality than usual. Get up early. And here. I think my run was already maybe on 50 low pace, the one that we're driving against. Yeah, not too early here. That way you keep the speed. Yeah, it was. I mean, 49.1 though. 48. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be harder for me. I don't fully see how to do that. Unless you can like stay really long and jump. Can you? I should have respawned. I shouldn't have restarted. We will see. Already oh. Don't hesitate. So much to gain there. Okay. Okay. Small lessons every turn here. That's wide. $49, yeah, but we're behind. We're behind the curve. We're behind the curve in terms of pace and knowledge, I think. So it's rough. Curve being where you should be at what time. Gotta get a very good last 5 minutes of the quali here. No, 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 idiot. The end doesn't matter too much how you drive it. Close. Am I getting old? It's more that I just don't play a couple of days so much anymore. So well, we're not at the competitive level so much anymore. But it's also like it comes down to how much you know, how much you play, how much you practice, and ultimately how much you want it also. I'm sorry to say, guys, but I do feel quite indifferent about a couple of days lately. That's also why I don't play them so much. Ah. It is fun to compete in Trackmania, it always is though. Good. Yeah, 62. Oy, oy, oy. It's actually so hard to improve. Up early there, up early. And I get an early down as well. Oy, oy, oy. I do not see this going to Div 1, guys. I really don't. Well, let's try. Okay. Oh, like that, maybe. Do you want this jump? Do you just go maybe they just go smooth. Maybe I'm stupid. Ah, okay. We have to get a godlike run. 0.2 faster, I think. No, but that's so bad what I just said. That's so bad. I'm gonna do the jump. If I can get 0.2 without the jump, I'm gonna do it. That's the best I can do. And yeah, I wasn't enough. 0.2 I said faster is required. 0.2 guys, 0.2. I think the cutoff was like a 0.30, give or take. But 48.6, I mean, I think there has to be some strat in the middle to keep third gear, where I was trying to jump and everything. Because I just could not at all understand that. I'm so curious. Start is whatever. My start was bad. A little bit better, no airtime. But is it like something here? So this is similar. What now? No, it's just second gear. He jumps there though. He jumps there. That was smooth. More speed here for a late sharp. Doesn't really seem to make a big difference. Was it just that jump? Wait. I mean, wait, let's see. 0.1. Okay. A little bit better line in that jump, and I'm 0.6 behind already. Okay. Spam didn't also get the one because he was playing the right route. Yeah, a bit confusing. Bit confusing. I don't want to blame the right route though. I don't know how long you played it for, but for me it was just slow learning. But we will stick it out. We will stick it out, guys. I gotta check my recent couple of day results because we've been slacking. And like I said, I don't play them that much anymore, but the ones I do play now are Div 2, which is even worse. Let's see. Couple of day. 600 played. Div 2 7 days ago. Div 1 14 days ago. Was that? No. This was the Troll Couple of the Day, and then 2 months ago, and then 3 months ago. Yeah, in the last, what, 4 months, I've played like 10, so the rust is kicking in. Oh, he didn't qualify at all, he was just full on RPG route the entire way. So he did what I said I was maybe gonna do. That's funny. Alright. Let's do our best here, guys. Let's do our best. Have you won a couple of days this year? Actually, yeah. I won in May. So, the win of the year is in. We don't need to worry about that. And it was a really strange thing, because I was playing off stream. And I was just testing out my new keyboard. And then I joined Couple of the Day to try it out. And then that's the Couple of the Day I won this year. Need to win this Div 2. But you think, like, Div 2 is still pretty good. And I qualified, like, middle of Div 2. Like, I'm not so sure about this one. We'll see. I think there's quite a lot of good players in here. These are still effectively Trackmania titled players, you know? If Couple of the Day is titled Tuesday, then these are still really strong titled players that we're up against. So this was his line, and then here, and then he jumped. And that seemed to have gained me a lot of positions. Way too much speed, honestly. It doesn't matter for this part so much. Yeah, okay. That was gonna be PB, and then I could cope and say I should have been Div 1. But too wide. Racer match, I think, for the 39 months. World champion from 2012. I mean, it's famous in here. A lot of Norwegians. Why are there so many Norwegians in Div 2? Crazy. Crazy. So your weakness is slow speed maps? So I'm actually really good at this like slow type stuff typically. Typically I enjoy it. But yeah. Maybe this is the Norwegian division. Norwegian Div. I pray there's not that many Swedes in Div 1. How could we stomach the embarrassment? Alright, definitely gotta reduce airtime more on the first hill. And then just send this one early. It doesn't matter so much because you're going wide here anyway. Don't crash and you're fine. Little jump. And speed. And speed. 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 And a bit of speed for the finish. And I should have been Div 1, man! Will Jetlag's match on November 1st be live streamed here, or do you have to watch elsewhere? I will stream it. I will stream the Jetlag match. What I don't know yet is whether or not I will be able to be in Paris at the event and stream it, or if I'm gonna be here. The World Cup is in 5 days and I still don't know this. But yeah, they... Oy. For the World Cup itself, they have no on-site co-streaming booths or anything like that. So what I have to do is find a brand at Paris Games Week that would want to host me, essentially, to have a streaming setup for me at the venue, so I could stream it there. And it is an excellent promotion opportunity, I must say, to have the biggest Trackmania event of the year and one of the most beloved fan favorite teams play in the World Cup for your brand, you know, like on your station. But we've yet to find a brand partner, so I mean, it's a long shot. But if anyone watching the stream knows someone at Paris Games Week that has a booth with a stream setup and would like to be the Jetlag co-streaming partner, that would be something. We will see. Sure, they can hit up Red Bull. I did, and they didn't have a booth that had the capability for streaming. So yeah. I've tried all my contacts, but no luck yet. So I'm still holding out hope. Because, you know, like, imagine Jetlag win the World Cup, and then I'm not there to celebrate with them. That feels so silly, and this is like one of the only times they're in Europe. But at the same time, I still don't want to leave you guys hanging who want to watch Jetlag and watch, also, you know, my cast stuff and reaction to the World Cup. So it's like, I can't not stream. And if I can't not stream, then I have to stream from here. Instead of going. For Cynthia, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot, man. 18-month resub says, rest in peace, Daniel Nerdles. Yeah. Yeah. No, that has been the most tragic piece of news. I mean, I always have quite like a neutral reaction to a death if I don't know the person. And I've never met Daniel Nerdisky. Like, I've watched a lot of his videos, but I never actually met him in person. So I've gotten to know more and more people from the chess world. And so I'm not often that affected by like the news of celebrity deaths. But when I say this was like shocking, this was truly shocking. For the past like 5 days, have hardly been able to do much other than think about how tragic that thing is. Like, it's, yeah, I've not been able to record or make videos or stream, or just it's been pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. It's like, and what's so crazy too is some of these people, man, like the way they talk about him. So yeah, I really hope justice is served. It's not my place to call for it, maybe, but you shouldn't have a environment where someone can just accuse you of cheating and make everyone within that community question your legitimate accomplishments, and then have that gradually destroy your life. It's really sad. Especially when it's baseless also, like, you know, there are clips of Kramnik losing to like a 14-year-old kid because he's so slow and senile with his mouse movements. And then because he loses on time, he immediately reports this kid who just played really well and calls him a cheater. Like, it's so dumb. Oh god, am I out? It gets me really mad. Because I'm all for like fair play and everything. Like, you guys know, I hate cheating. And so I'm all for fair play, and you know, if chess.com, the platform, wasn't doing enough, then okay, sure, you should analyze games and look at these things, but to just throw out baseless accusations like this, it has tremendous consequences when you're someone with that much influence in the chess world. So sad. So sad. So yeah, there is like a ongoing petition right now to request FIDE stripping Kramnik of his titles, which is something they do with their ethics committee if it is deemed appropriate. And that's, you know, something worth signing if you guys have the time. But yeah, no, it gets me mad, like, it gets me mad. Are links allowed? Yeah, please post it. Please post it in chat. They want to strip a dead guy off of his titles? No, they want to strip the guy who accused Daniel Naroditsky of cheating of his titles. How long has Kramnik been doing this? I think like the last... what? Last 2-3 years? Yeah. Maybe more. But that's like, at least in the online chess part of it. Div 2 today? Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm slow. I'm a boomer going around on the tracks today. But it's like, yeah. It's okay. I might be out. Oh, that's a slow uphill. Huh. One spot from out. In the spot that goes out. Aware. In the spot that doesn't go out. 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 Okay. Opa. What is happening with Daniel's situation? Well, there's not so much happening now. It's unfortunately already too late, but about 1.5 years ago, after getting beaten by Daniel Nerdles in a blitz match, Kramnik accused Daniel of cheating. If you don't know who Daniel is, or I mean, sorry, was, it's hard to say, but yeah. He was a chess grandmaster and chess content creator, great instructor and teacher of the game. I've learned so much chess from Daniel. Also very smart in general. Funny person. And only 30 years old. And after those cheating accusations, he got into a really bad mental spot. And felt, I think, quite trapped. Because if he played badly, then people would say that he'd cheated in the past. And if he played well, then people would question his legitimate great games. All because previous world champion, Kramnik, accused him of cheating. And when this all was happening, he himself felt that not a lot of the other top players had his back in publicly, like, rejecting these accusations towards him. So, like, if I were to accuse Carl Jr. of cheating and go on a complete, you know, rant about that, then you could definitely predict that other top players, Spam, Pack, Scrappy, Grundy, would all go, bro, you lost your mind, you're insane. But the comparison here is that in the chess world, at least publicly and outwardly, and the chess world is bigger than Trackmania in that way, not enough of the people that Dania, I think, needed to hear that from did that. Also incredible caster, yeah. His language and ability to describe chess moves and why people go for certain plans and stuff is incredible. Like, it's even really crazy because the day before this all happened, I was just randomly asked on stream by one person, who do you think's the best person to watch to learn chess? And this is before the news had come out or anything, but it was the day that it happened. I said what I thought. Daniel Nerdles, best person to learn chess from. And then the next morning, it's like, get a message, hey, did you hear? And then it's like, what? It doesn't make sense at all. It really doesn't. So it's been, you know, especially also tough for, like, I am not that close to Daniel in any way, but I'm close to people that were close with him, you know? So it's been also very sad to see how much it affected them to lose someone so close. And also someone so pure, you know? It's like, you don't even have to know certain people to just know that the world lost a tremendous treasure by that person not being with us, right? Like, they do say that it's unfortunately often like some of the best that die first, and yeah, it's just tragic. Really, really tragic. Also, this cup is still going. We want to change to a bit of a lighter topic. Not for me anymore. I don't mind spectating, honestly. Okay. I was trying to reorient my brain. I could not reorient my brain, I'm sorry. I drove better on autopilot than when I started paying attention. But yeah. Nah, sorry guys. I believe it would be pleased with the community response and unifying, yeah. I think we just gotta hope that it changes there. That, because like you know, there are more players that have undergone the same online bullying from Kramnik. David Navarra is one example. Jospim, I forget his full name. Jose Martinez, I think. It's another. That are just these really good blitz players who, because they beat Kramnik, have to endure a lot of harassment online from Kramnik and some of his fans. Your 1500 hadn't heard this till now? Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Husband beat Kramnik in Kramnik's challenge and Kramnik still didn't change. Yeah, but it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't matter to him. He can't be wrong. It's not about... It's not about what the players do, it's about... Kramnik cannot be wrong. And when you encounter people like this, you know that there is no... There's a very low chance that they change. Because it extends to Kramnik can't be wrong about the chess moves he played. He was the best player once, and so if someone beats him now, that means they aren't just better than him, because he's never wrong. You saw his last stream, it was weird and somewhat hard to watch. You know, I watched so many of Danya's like speedrun episodes of chess to learn chess as well, and just he's entertaining to watch. And then he didn't post for a while, right? And so I was really eagerly looking forward to watching the newest one when he posted it. But then the first thing I thought about when I saw that video, his last video that he uploaded, was he looks like he's struggling. Like, just the first frame of the video, I instantly thought, oh, he looks like he's struggling. Like, maybe low amount of sleep, unshaved, you know, just not in a good space. And it's really, really sad that he maybe didn't get the help or support he needed. It's really sad. A good reminder to always be kind, yeah. It's a good reminder. Did Gotham say anything about the whole thing? He has 2 videos on it, I think. He has 2 videos on it. One which is like a memorial type video, and then another which is more aimed at Kramnik. Sad and angry, yeah, no, it's like I guess trying not to spiral too much into it, but yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly what you said. It's sad and frustrating because it's so avoidable, you know. Did not have to happen, and it's like you can never repair it in that way either. Yeah, the FIDE president's tweet was also not it. Oh, so brief statement at the start of his most recent video about the funeral? Okay, yeah. Guy in your dib drove a 48.7. That was about to be me, man. I was about to get dips out myself. Chess world is sadly extremely political and stuck up often. Yes. Yes, it very much is. It's a very old game, and then you get very old organizations and ways of doing things that don't make sense in a modern world. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Kramnik's tweet after the news too, it's I mean, it's just like, it's frustrating, but with people like this, it will set you free mentally, knowing that they don't think the same way you and I might do. They're not worth the energy. They don't think the same way. If you try to read it from that point of view, it sounds completely unhinged. But if you read it from the very self-preserving view of someone who is very guilty of something, then and he will be ready to say almost anything to defend himself. But yeah, it's unfathomable. Virtual, you said you picked up on his emotions on the first round of the video. I did the same on Will Smith from one of his films. You can see the hidden pain behind the acting. Real pain can't be hidden, even by the world's greatest actor. That's a crazy, crazy spot. If you picked up on that, yeah. No, it's just, I think, easier also when you have so much to compare it to, right? Like you can sometimes look at your friend and without any context just know that they need a hug, right? Or if your friend doesn't answer your text in the same way, you can think that, man, I should check up on them, you know? Like you act very different when you're feeling your best and when you're feeling out of it. Would you say there is likeness in how Hans was treated back when, or is there a big difference? I mean, globally, I think Hans was treated unfairly. But it depends on who is doing it, right? Like, is there a similarity between how Magnus acted towards Hans and how Kramnik acted towards Danya? I would say absolutely no. Like, at the very least, Hans did have an online past history of cheating. Whether or not he cheated over the board is another thing, but Magnus also, I guess, never explicitly said that. He just dropped out of the tournament. But of course, it's implicit. But still, he never made up the story about, you know, the vibrating anal beads for cheating and all this stuff. Like, this was from other people, right? So, but what's happening here is that without any history of cheating at all, or proof, or suspicion at all, Kramnik loses to Danya and then goes on a crusade to try to harass him as much as possible. And, you know, do a lot of harm. So I would say, like, Hans was treated unfairly globally and got a reputation for something that, truthfully, no one has any proof he's ever done. But yeah, there's nothing more unfair than how Donny was treated by Kramnik. Finals of COTD Division 2, would you look at that? Tafts versus Jakar. I said that was the Norwegian division. And we have only one Norwegian left. He's in the final. Better start, but Jakar catching up a bit there. Basically equal. And now, ooh, better downhill for Jakar. He's gonna be a 10th ahead. Tafts too wide, I think. Not gonna be able to find the time unless Jakar crashes. This is a good run too. Might be a 48 here in the final. 48.9. GG. Respectable winning time. Respectable, respectable. Ravson, thank you for the 53 months. Thank you, thank you. Kramnik never stopped, yeah. Kramnik was also accused of cheating. There was a scandal in the World Championship he won. I don't know if anything came of that. There was also... I mean, he did get banned recently from chess.com for playing on someone else's account. That's why he's banned. Unlucky Tops? Yeah, unlucky.